MigFlash is my name. Flash is my name. Flash is my name.
Well, I am quite surprised on how many people have already joined. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to TechSpecimen number 4. This is Dead Specimen. I'd like my guest to say who he is and introduce himself real quick.
Hello, everyone. I am WastelandWalker, YT. You can just call me Waste, but thank you, Dead Specimen, for bringing me on today.
Figured I would. Yeah, this is a bit random what I've just come to learn. So yes, as the title says, MigSwitch as a brand name is dead. While I was on a call with WastelandWalker earlier, for some reason, I'm not actually sure why I decided to do this, but I decided to pull up MigSwitch's domain to check something. I genuinely don't remember what it was. And I came across this glorious screen. Can't reach the page, MigSwitchRU.com. And when we took a look, we found that the domain was marked as inactive. Now, what I was able to do was load a cached version of the page. I was able to bring up their Tor website, which takes you to this now. MigFlash. Now, they do have a clear website now at MigFlash.com with this funny little statement here. Name change. We are now MigFlash. We become MigFlash. Reason is, again, the powerful lobbying, corruption in most cases, between large companies and lawmakers in certain powerful countries. We won't give names. Everyone knows.
Yeah, true.
For some reason, the word switch now can't be used without the consent from the company Nintendo, even if it is just to explain a product is made for or compatible with a device made by another company. To us, it is scandalous, but that is the way it is. And although we are not located in the USA, since they seem to control ICANN, that's the company that basically controls domains and how
Copyrights
domains
and all that.
are. I don't know if they really control copyrights. I think they just control how domains are put out to people, and I guess people can like appeal to ICANN saying, "Hey, that domain's hosting shit that like violates our rights or whatever. Can you just?"
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's
send their domain?"
understandable.
And a few other institutions we need to operate with. We decided to change our name to MigFlash. Please note there is no other change besides this cosmetic one. Product is the same and works the same, new or old. Sorry about this, and we will keep bringing you good surprises in the future. And this comes only about 2 weeks after their switch to this MigSwitch RU domain.
Yep. Just
So-
after they got swapped out of their last domain.
So, my question now, and this is really a question for everybody watching, how long do they keep this domain for?
To be
Do
honest,
they-
I think like 2 weeks, maybe tops.
Yeah, because to me, I don't think it was just the domain name. I mean, we all know what's going on behind the scenes with them and the things that they stand for and the things that they create and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And I don't think the problem ever was just the name. I mean, that probably was part of the problem. But look, they have a Nintendo Switch right here on the front of the page. I
Yep.
mean, and everyone knows what the card is for. So at the end of the day, and let's add on to that, as I showed you guys, when they brought up the MigSwitch RU website, they gave an Onion website, a Tor website, which those, I mean, without a raid, you basically can't take those down.
Mhm.
So what they've inadvertently done is they've given, among other people, Nintendo a direct line to their website whenever and however they need to.
Yep.
Even if they
Backdoor
do a name
access.
change, even if they do a name change, even if they do a visual overhaul. So all Nintendo needs to do, unless for some reason literally having the word Switch in the title was all they needed, and if that hey, that fixes the problem, that fixes the problem. I just have my doubts.
Mhm.
So let's say that doesn't fix the problem, which I'm very suspicious will not fix the problem. All Nintendo needs to do is just have some guy check their fucking Onion website every day or so. Maybe they check it today. They say, "Oh, they changed to MigFlash. Okay, hey, I can revoke that domain," and it's just this cat and mouse game forever. And so
Yep.
what? They have to move permanently underground to Onion websites. I'll say I've advocated for a while. Well, maybe not advocated, but I've said for a while, at least in private, that hey, a lot of these sites, why don't they just move to Onion sites? I mean, if they're
Mhm.
niche, why not? Why not make it a niche instead of having it be a niche that they try to make as some popular public product?
Yeah,
But
like sorry to cut you off there, but like some of the pirating things before Nintendo shut all that down, basically they moved to Gilded, which was a Roblox chat platform like Discord, and that wasn't enough to save them. They needed to do more, which is like basically the Onion thing and all that. But like we always say, we don't condone piracy here. I just brought that up because that is just one thing that those people did to try get away from Nintendo, and they failed majorly.
yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the issue isn't just words,
Hmm.
it's the institution that they're running it. I
Yep.
mean, at the end of the day, we we know a lot of things about MigSwitch, and I'm gonna keep calling them that. People
Hmm.
people don't want to call don't want to call X X. They want to call it Twitter. I'm not
Yeah.
calling MigSwitch MigFlash because we know what they are, and they only did the name change for legal reasons. And guess what? I don't think it's gonna fucking work. And if it does, you know what? More power to them. It worked. I don't think it's
Hmm.
gonna work.
I
I
don't think
think
it's going to work either.
I think that they are going to get a very rude awakening when eh, because they mentioned other institutions, and what's other institutions? Well, I could speculate all day, but I think part of what they're talking about is getting seized at customs,
Yeah.
because that was an issue that they were having, and they had to stop shipping with the stickers on the card.
Hmm. You had to apply
Because
those yourself.
yeah, so I mean, they're already having customs issues, so that's not going to stop customs from seizing shit if they feel the need to seize shit. That's not going to stop ICANN from saying, from Nintendo going to ICANN and saying, yeah, it doesn't have Switch in the title, but it's the same group that you've taken down multiple times selling the same infringing product. This can't be allowed.
Yeah, it's not going to stop Nintendo's oncoming lawsuit with against modded hardware and the other person either. It's not going to change a thing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I bet Nintendo's probably going to put a thing in
Yeah, they're going to
that
say, "Oh,
says,
now they're avoiding us and trying to change their company name to avoid this lawsuit and
well,
try do all
and
that
let's
sort of stuff."
and to add on top of that, I think what they're really going to end up having to do is they're going to basically put a thing in saying, "Hey, judge, just so you know, we're going to continue referring to them as MigSwitch, even though they just changed their domain name to MigFlash
Mhm.
and changed all their other shit to MigFlash." It's just like I don't get what this does for them. I think they need to realize at this point that they're cooked.
Yeah,
They're
they're
not going to be
absolutely.
able they're not going to be able to get away with this. And one other thing too is why can't they just take a .ru domain? Because I don't think ICANN owns every single domain extension. I think that there are plenty of domain extensions, many of which you can get in countries that don't give a flying fuck about copyright. Probably Russia,
Yeah.
China, probably a fuck ton of European countries too. If you want to be like fucking Bulgaria, I don't think Bulgaria gives half a shit. I don't
Mhm.
think fucking, I don't know, Lithuania gives a shit. So you get one of those domains, and there you go. Your problem solved. They didn't even need to change their thing from MigSwitch to MigFlash.
Mhm.
So I just don't know what they're getting at. Well, I know what they're getting at here. I just think that they I think Neil. I think what they're doing too is, let's assume that what they're talking about is actually happening and that they're not like completely making this up for attention. They're taking this and they're getting attention out of it because they're
Mhm.
doing this whole thing where it's like, look what Nintendo's making us do. They're making us do this whole cat and mouse game. But here's the thing though. The only reason people are going to be able to know that they even changed their name, quite frankly, is because of me. Because no one else has talked about this so far. Like I bet
True, it just happened.
if I pull up, if I look up MigFlash on Twitter right now, does anything come up that has nothing?
Let me check as
Nope,
well.
nothing.
No, nothing.
Nothing. The last tweet is someone speaking in what I'm assuming is Indonesian,
Hmm.
and it's from 2021. So, yeah, no one knows about this yet. And is it really going to get around? I don't know. I don't think it's going to get very far around. They had to do a full blown name change this time.
Yep, they
And
haven't been like their Reddit's shut down. Only their exclusive members know about this name change so far, to my knowledge, if you're in that Reddit.
yeah, or if you're someone like me
Mhm.
who is, well, quite frankly, I got lucky because I somehow fucked with my browser enough to get it to load a cached version of the website because
Yep.
I remember that they had the Tor website. But again, because again, this is supposed to be a normal people product. This isn't supposed to be like some kind of hardcore mod chip. This is supposed to be a normal people product. Who the
Yep.
fuck is going to be uh hi JP. Welcome to the stream. um
I
who the
got kicked out. Yeah, exactly, Blizzard Fox. We all got kicked out when they decided to go private. And I tried to apply to get back in, and they completely banned my Reddit account. I can't even apply a second time. So it's like no one's allowed in.
Yeah, seriously. So, I mean, it's like only the hardcore people are going to even know about this.
Mhm.
And the hardcore people already don't really give a shit about any of the flashcards in general.
Yeah, more
Unless,
people are actually coming over to unlock Switch because you see their numbers growing, and you can actually see it's because of MigSwitch getting the lawsuits placed against them. And on top of that, they're not really a professional company. MigSwitch taking months to ship out a product is absolutely fucking atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. Like the unlock Switch, that only like took us like I would say 2 weeks, maybe maximum, to get that from China to North America. Like, it's night and day difference right there.
it even took me 2 weeks. It took me like less than a week.
Yeah. I think mine came like 2 days or 3 days after yours.
Yeah, well, and because you're in like a more rural part of Canada,
Mhm.
I'm somewhat close to a major distribution center for DHL.
Yep.
So, you know, it was just purely like it wasn't even a distance to China problem. It was a DHL distance problem, and you had to, well, actually no, because yours got shifted over to like your local post like company,
Yeah,
right?
it got shifted over to my local post company, and then I had to actually go pick it up at a post box because they did not ship it to my front door like everyone else's.
Yeah, so I don't see. Okay, that's a weird thing too. And maybe it's because of the ruralness and how like weird Canada's provinces are with being like 80% empty space and 20% place where people live.
Mhm.
The thing about America is that, you know, you go to any major city, unless you live in like the middle of Wyoming, you basically have a major city close enough that it would justify sending a DHL truck out to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, and then okay, so Well, I've been wanting to read this for a second.
Yeah.
Have any of you seen the Modsmith completely pooping on the MigSwitch? Was that a recent video, or was that like a couple weeks old? Because I swear I saw something of someone pooping on the MigSwitch, but I couldn't remember if it was the Modsmith or somebody else. And there's
Unlock Switch did. Damn, if Unlock Switch crapped on the MigSwitch, that would be news. 2 days ago, damn.
they're setting an Unlock Switch to the Modsmith for pooping on the MigSwitch.
Oh
That
my
sounds
god.
like that sounds like a fucking quid pro quo right there. Hey, buddy, hey, you wanna shit on the MigSwitch so that we can send you a free unit?
YouTube. Well, I'm just gonna see if I can see this on fucking YouTube. The
Oh, and
Modsmith.
JP, just to let you know, I've still not made my bed. Just thought I'd let you know that. Oh, by the way, side note, and hopefully this gets buried in this video.
The truth no one is talking about.
I just figured I'd make the funny note that I did get I did find a way to program my unlock switch, and I put I tried to do the MigSwitch update on it, and it did nothing. So
Yeah, I tried with the SD card method, and it did nothing on my end either.
he did the video first and unlock reach out. That's funny. See, like that's how you do PR, you know. I mean, all this name changing and shit. It's gonna make MigSwitch irrelevant very quickly, and especially if Unlock Switch ends up delivering at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Because once again, they haven't taken a dime from people. So if they just like decide to stop right now, no one has to give a shit. Sure, maybe they had a bit of excitement, and now that excitement's going to go to waste. But at the end of the day, it's really not that big of a deal if they were decided to go now. So they start taking people's money, and they start delivering, and they deliver quick. I mean, I'm sorry, that's
Yep.
done so.
Yeah,
I mean,
Mig
you have
would be buried at that point.
And here's the thing too, right? Okay, the only reason people found out about MigSwitch originally is because of their whole After Time X campaign. If it wasn't for their After Time X campaign, no one would have known who MigSwitch is. I don't know why YouTube censored "Make Your Bed, You Bum," but there we go. I've uncensored it. But anyways, the only reason they were able to do that was their After Time X campaign. So how are they going to get the word out now? Because if some random news company comes out, or like another new hacker group comes out and does the same shit, where they put out like 2 weeks worth of AI generated generic articles, and then puts out this big thing saying we've received exclusive news that the MigSwitch team has done a rebranding, no, everyone's gonna fucking know what's going on there.
Mm-hmm.
The second time around. And if they bring After Time X back from the dead, again, everyone's gonna know what's going on. Why did After Time X? Why have they been dark since February? And then all of a sudden, when it's convenient and they have to make a big deal about them changing their shit, they then come out and say, "Oh, by the way, hey, we're back, and oh, we have this news for you." Like, no, that's so painfully obvious. It's not even funny.
Mm-hmm. And like Mig sending out just like individual people under different Twitter accounts to try attack Unlock Switch. Not gonna lie, it kind of gets sad after a while, but it's that's Mig's problem for doing that. And Unlock Switch has all this information against them. They can bury them at any time, but Unlock Switch is more professional, and it's just like, hey, we want to give you some business. We're giving you this chance to sell your piece of shit card, but you rather attack us and slow down our production because we have to deal with your bullshit.
Yeah, well, and personally, I'm yet to subscribe to the idea that it's actually Mig sending these accounts. I think it's just like trolls being trolls. Because even me and Nick got some people that were saying some nasty shit to us about Nick's review, like when he did his unboxing of the Unlock Switch.
Yeah.
It's like whatever. Fuck them. Doesn't
like
matter.
I got hate, and I had to like block a whole bunch of people off my YouTube channel because they thought I was Unlock Switch. I'm like, dude, I am a reviewer of this product. I am just showing it to you.
And you're Canadian. That would be a death sentence to be reviewing, to be creating something like
Exactly.
this as a Canadian. Like,
Exactly, and being like so close to Nintendo of Canada being in the exact same province as me, they can just be like walking up to my front door and knock on it and be like, put your hands behind your back, sir. It's time for you to go to hell.
yeah, exactly. Like, it would be so fucking, like, obnoxiously stupid
Mm-hmm.
that it doesn't even, it boggles the fucking mind on why. Anything, I haven't touched any of the MIG carts. I have in a while. I've been using the MigX clone more often as it at least has a way to switch games out of Chicken Card. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, yeah, the button.
Because who wants to wait another 3 to 4 months to get a MiG V2? No one does. Also, hold on, I'm gonna do something real quick. All right, let's just hit that, and also unmaximize that. All right, welcome back to the unkempt bed, everybody. I figured I would show this off.
Disco mode.
Disco mode. I love disco mode. All right, that's enough of disco mode. I hope you enjoyed disco mode, everyone. Once again, this is meant to be the unprofessional show on the channel. Nick's for the ironic professionalism, and by ironic professionalism, I mean no professional drinks as much as Nick does.
True.
Whoop whoop. See, all we need to do now is we need to get some way to hook up a speaker to the close the lights. What do you mean close the lights?
Close the lights. Oh, the RGB lights.
JP with the same question.
He's like, close the lights? Question mark. How the fuck do you close the lights? Unplug it.
I'll figure it out. Did you mean turn off like my big light? Like, do you want me to turn my room light off?
Room lights.
That's what I thought. See, the problem is that requires me to stand up, and that's a lot of work.
True. Effort needs to be exerted, and we don't do effort here.
And well, yeah, on TechSpecimen, we're not about effort. We're about shits and giggles.
Yeah, like I'm smoking a bong right now. That's how fucks I give.
Good lord. You know what? It's legal. And for the record, Wasteland's
It's totally
in Canada.
legal.
It's legal in Canada. Just making that clear for the censors.
I want RGB disco mode.
I hope when the software does get released for the MigSwitch, it comes with a disco mode.
True.
We don't move until we we don't move until we need to eat, shit, or shower, because I'm not of the subset that does not shower.
And grab our laptops. That's the only other thing.
And you know what sucks too is that there's no one in here that I would feel good about jokingly insulting, so I'm not even going to do that. Why the fuck is everyone either in Canada or the Midwest United States?
I don't know. We're just interested in custom firmware, I guess.
Blizzard Fox, I'm gonna keep this up for the rest of the stream, and you're not going to be able to live this down for the rest of your life. Just
you don't use the bucket? Nah, man, I use a Mountain Dew bottle.
You're banned from my streams. Resign immediately.
Resigned. Negative aura acquired.
Actual. Could these fucking mosquitoes get out of my room? That'd be great.
So if they can't get out of your room, they better not come to Canada and bite me. I'm fucking allergic, man.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
okay, there goes that joke of me saying I'm gonna throw a bucket of them in your room.
I would be dead.
Would you be a dead specimen, perhaps?
I didn't hear you there for a second.
So would you be a dead specimen then?
I probably would be a dead specimen, yeah.
All right, everyone. Well, that's about all we got for tonight's show. Wasteland, do you want to want to say anything to the people of the
Ah,
United States of MigSwitch?
thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight for the TechSpecimen episode number 4. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for all chatting with us, liking, commenting, possible subscriptions, and all that. You guys are awesome. All I really have to say about the MigSwitch is if I had it, I would shit on it too. That's all I would have to say about it.
I joked to Wasteland earlier because we were in a call earlier, and I said that I use my unlock switch box as a grave, and so I put I I put the unlock switch that I broke. I'll get into that later at a
Yeah.
later date. But I put the unlock switch that I broke in there, and then I put my MIG switch in there.
Yeah, it was fucking funny too.
But wait, were you gonna say something?
Unlock Switch 2 has like a little tiny defect, but I don't think my defect will lead to the death of it. So I don't really think it's a defect. I just think it's a step backwards.
I just fucking broke my programming port off of the card, and I don't have a soldering station available, so it's just kind of stuck like that for.
Yeah, basically, I was just talking with Unlock Switch, and then they sent me a picture, and they're like, "Can you check if you have this?" And I look, and I'm like, "Nope, I don't have that on my board." Damn. And they're like, "Well, shit, we'll look into this and get back to you." So that's kind of what I'm waiting on for.
My mix sucks, won't show all my games. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and you bet you won't be getting a fucking warranty on this thing.
The MigSwitch, there's a couple people in the Unlock server that are having issues with the MigSwitch not showing all cards. I think that's just a hardware error, just faulty programming and manufacturing.
So, yeah, other than that, love you, JP, too.
Yeah.
Blizzard Fox, welcome. Welcome, Solo Nepion. I hope I said that right. Arctic Cat Guy. Arctic Cat Guy, you're just in Minnesota. It's not that Arctic. Let's see. Who else popped in here tonight? I know there's more people. Ilson
Alien
Sepulveda
Gaming, Arctic Cat.
and A Plus Mod. I think that's
Yeah,
everyone
everyone.
that joined that said something.
Yeah, I think so, man.
So, thank you all for joining in at this very, very late stream. I
Yeah,
promise I have a sane sleep schedule.
and thank you, Dead Specimen, for having me. It was a pleasure.
You're welcome. I don't know why I brought a poop bucket user on, but I guess that's where we're at now.
I don't use that fucking bucket anymore.
And oh man,
Nick's just gonna review this and be like, "Bro, what happened to my channel?"
why did I give this fucking kid access to my channel?
Hey, Nick,
I don't
sorry,
want-
man. Love
I
you,
don't-
man.
I don't
Legend.
want to, Dad. Don't tell me what to do. All right, y'all. Have a good night.
Yeah, have a
Bruh.
great one night, everyone, and we will see you later. Rock